The house stood alone, a solitary figure against the vast expanse of the sky. Atop the stark white cliffs of Dover, it seemed to defy the elements. It was a sentinel, a watchful guardian, standing tall and resolute. Its white walls, once pristine, were now weathered and stained, bearing the marks of countless storms. Like the bones of the earth pushing through the skin, the cliffs revealed their ancient secrets. Miranda had never known another home, her life intertwined with the house's history. Born within those white walls, she was cradled in its silence, a silence that spoke volumes. A silence that was not empty, but filled with whispers. Whispers that seemed to come from the very walls. Whispers that only she seemed to hear, whispers that told stories of the past. The house, she knew, had secrets. Secrets that were buried deep within its foundations. Secrets buried deep within its foundations, hidden away from prying eyes. The sea breeze, sharp with salt, seemed to carry those whispers, weaving them into the fabric of the house. They snaked through the corridors, rattled the windows, and wormed their way into her dreams. Dreams that were filled with mystery. Dreams of women, their faces blurred, their voices echoing with a sorrow she couldn't understand. A sorrow that seemed to transcend time, but felt deep within her bones. A connection to the past that she couldn't shake. The house had always belonged to women. It stood as a silent witness to their lives, their struggles, and their triumphs, passed down from mother to daughter, like a precious, albeit peculiar inheritance. Each generation added a new chapter to its story, each woman leaving her mark, a testament to her existence. A scratch on a doorframe, a faded tapestry, a whispered story woven into the fabric of the house. These marks were more than just physical, they were echoes of the past. Miranda's grandmother, a stern woman with eyes that mirrored the sea, had told her stories. Stories that were both haunting and beautiful. Stories of the women who came before. Women who had lived through wars, celebrated births, and mourned losses. Women who had loved and lost, who had fought and surrendered, all within those white walls. Their emotions, captured in old photographs, told tales of resilience and grace. Their lives, a tapestry woven into the very essence of the house. The house remembered them, holding on to their memories like a cherished secret, their joys, their sorrows, their secrets. Every corner of the house whispered their stories, and it held on to them, fiercely, as if afraid to let go. Miranda felt it too, the weight of their legacy pressing down on her. Their presence, faint but undeniable. It was as if the walls themselves were alive with their spirits. Like the scent of lavender and sea salt clinging to the air, their essence lingered, a reminder of the past that shaped the present. As Miranda grew older, the whispers grew stronger. They seemed to emanate from the walls themselves, scratching sounds in the dead of night, footsteps on the stairs when no one else was home, shadows that danced at the edge of her vision. One name echoed above the rest, a name uttered with both reverence and fear. Serafina, Miranda's great-grandmother, a woman shrouded in mystery. She had disappeared without a trace, leaving behind nothing but whispers and shadows. The whispers spoke of madness, of a darkness that had consumed Serafina. They spoke of a pact made with the sea, a desperate bargain for something she craved. Miranda felt a kinship with this woman, a shared sorrow that transcended time. The house, Miranda realized, was not just haunted by memories, it had an appetite. It fed on the energy of the women who lived within its walls. Their joys fueled its light, their sorrows its shadows. Miranda's own mother had succumbed to the house's hunger. Her vibrant spirit slowly drained away, leaving behind a shell of a woman, lost in her own memories, unable to escape the pull of the past. Now, Miranda felt the house turning its attention to her. The whispers grew more insistent, the shadows more pronounced. She felt her own energy waning, her spirit growing heavy. The house craved her, wanted to add her to its collection of souls. Fear threatened to consume Miranda. The shadows seemed to whisper her name, and every creak of the floorboards sent chills down her spine. She considered fleeing, escaping the house and its ghosts. But the thought of leaving everything behind was just as terrifying. But where could she go? The world outside seemed just as daunting, filled with unknowns and uncertainties. This house, for better or worse, was a part of her. Its walls held the echoes of her past, the memories of her ancestors, just as she was a part of it. Their lives were intertwined, bound by invisible threads of history and fate. She began to research her family history, poring over old diaries and faded photographs. Each page she turned revealed secrets long buried, searching for answers, for a way to break the cycle. She hoped to find a clue, a key to unlock the mysteries that bound her. She discovered a pattern, a lineage of women who had been both blessed and cursed by their connection to the house. Each generation faced the same trials. The house, she realized, was a mirror. It reflected not just their faces, but their souls, their deepest fears and desires, reflecting back the hopes and fears of the women who inhabited it. It was a silent witness to their joys and sorrows. It magnified their emotions, feeding on their essence. The house thrived on their energy, growing stronger with each passing year. But it also held their stories, their love, their resilience. In its heart it carried the legacy of those who had come before, a testament to their enduring spirit.